I started playing Dicero around 3 days ago. I thought it would be a skill-based game, but it feels much more luck-driven than I expected. But at the same time, there are a few things that kept me playing. The core idea is actually quite interesting. It combines dice mechanics with a poker-style system and turns that into combat. That's a unique twist that is not seen in many games in the market. You're not just rolling dice for damage, you're trying to form combinations, like pairs, three of a kinds, or full house, and when you hit those combinations, your damage gets multiplied. So instead of just hoping for high numbers, you're aiming for specific patterns, and you clearly got a good combination, but your grid tells you to get more. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. That's where it hits our gambling mentality. And to mess with you, the enemies can even change your dices to reduce your roll chance. But this is also where the main issue comes in. The system seems really heavily dependent on luck, or at least at the beginning. Right now, there's no direct way to improve your base roll probability. You can only hope to get certain skills or buy upgrades from merchants. These allow you to change dice faces into specific numbers, which mathematically increase your odds of getting a specific number. But those skills are rare to find, and you need to choose between them and your DPS skill, which is usually more favorable. So winning difficult stages now is more about getting a good roll of skills and mercy from your enemies. If the enemies keep attacking me here, I would have died. But he decided to go to sleep and rest and let me hit him for free. This is totally random, which adds more luck element to the game. Or you can roll the perfect dice, just for this guy to totally dodge it. And yes, he does it quite often. One part that adds variety is the weapon system. Each weapon has a different setup right from the beginning, so your gameplay somewhat changes depending on what you use. So far, the hammer feels the strongest, is more consistent and performs better across most situations, but other weapons still have their own roles on certain stages. There are also a few familiar systems like the pet systems, the collection systems, the heroes, and artifacts. I have yet to fully unlock them, so I will update again once I do. I just hope they're fairly easy to get. From what I can see, heroes provide additional stats and skills. This could be where the game introduces more control and strategy later on. I was excited that the co-op features unlocked fairly early. I was hoping to play with my friends. But after trying it, the experience didn't feel as strong as expected. There are a few issues worth discussing. I'll go into more detail in a separate video. I'll continue testing builds and progression systems to see how much control you can actually gain later on. If you're starting Dicero, hope this gives you a clearer idea of what to expect.